Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl in your face when you're sleeping. Being a home to various wonders and landscapes, Canada is filled with shocking and exhilarating things, some of which we will show you in today's video. From thousands of snakes mating in the dens, to a hotel that is straight out of the Disney movie Frozen, to a hair freezing contest, to a mummified dinosaur. Here are our picks of the most shocking things discovered in Canada. Hotel de Glace. Do you want to build an ice hotel? No need to fantasize over Frozen when we have a real ice hotel located in Canada. Yes, the hotel is made from snow and ice. Imagine an igloo, now imagine a bigger and better one. Even though it is an ice hotel, it is warm from the inside just like an igloo operates. Hair freezing contest. This contest is a combination of both art and science. Winters in the Yukon Territory are not boring as hot water flows from the depths of the Earth's crust to this place with a temperature of 116 degrees Fahrenheit. Participants dunk their heads in the cozy hot water, and after emerging into the air, the steam that your hair collects freezes really quickly when it meets a cold temperature. You can style your luscious locks into stiff, eye-catching sculptures. And if you are creative enough, you can end up with long, dramatic hair spikes as well. The Canadian Ark. Bruce Beach had something similar in mind when he built an ark shelter for the upcoming apocalypse. He built this nuclear shelter during the Cold War with the assumption that the world will soon end with nuclear bombings. He buried 42 school buses in the 1980s in the village of Hornings Mill north of Toronto, Ontario, and linked them together into the world's largest private fallout shelter. He then recruited his friends, family, and fellow survivalists to his cause in order to assemble plans for restarting the society. It was designed to accommodate approximately 500 people for the length of time required to allow the widespread nuclear fallout to decay to a level allowing a safe return to the surface after a cataclysmic nuclear event. But unfortunately, Bruce passed away before the world ended. The Dinosaur Mummy. An amazing dinosaur mummy was found in Canada by some miners in 2011. It looks straight out of a Jurassic Park film, set perfectly preserved with its scaly armor and guts still intact. It is estimated to be a 110 million-year-old fossil, and paleontologists have deemed it as the best preserved dinosaur on Earth. At a first glance, it looks like a giant sculpture of a dinosaur. The scientists are perplexed over its well-preserved state, as it was believed that this herbivore nodosaur walked on this planet between 110 to 112 million years ago, and weighed approximately 14 tons. Shipwreck in a lake. Sure, the oceans are filled with these big pieces of metal, and according to the United Nations, the ocean floor is filled with 3 million shipwrecks. But have you ever heard of a shipwreck in a lake? Well, a more than 200 years old commercial sailing vessel was found in Lake Ontario. The researchers were shocked to see the intact condition of the ship. The ship sank on Lake Ontario on the 6th of November 1803. When it caught a fierce storm while traveling with full cargo goods from India. All 5 boarders got killed during this unfortunate incident. 2 were crew members, and the other 3 were passengers. Forest of the Fairies. Who doesn't like fairies, the most enchanted magical creatures? Most of us dreamed of meeting them. Let me tell you about a forest in Canada that is dubbed as the home of fairies. On the 21st birthday of twin deaf brothers David and Peter Brown, a part of the forest was gifted. Instead of farming, the brothers decided to make it into fairy heaven. It consists of hundreds of small, colorful huts that give you the feeling of an animated world. They also constructed a 2-story treehouse where they lived till the end of their days. The Smoking Hills. This unique name was given by Sir John Franklin, the first European to see them on his expedition in 1826. Sailors used to refer to it as the Land of Hell. Some people believe that it contains the burning bodies of unholy spirits. The burning hydrocarbons produce an eye-catching rainbow aesthetics with dark reddened barren red strip rocks. What a marvelous view! Polar bear jail. Due to the loss of their natural habitat, some bears roam into human territories in the search of food and endanger the lives of humans. They are then warded off by the authorities, but if they come back, they are tranquilized and confined in cages for up to 30 days without any food. Yeah, the treatment is harsh, and it is not a pleasant experience, but after taming them, the bears got released by tranquilizing them once more and flown out by helicopter. Before being released, bears are tagged so that they can be monitored. McBarge. Want a Big Mac? Head onto the McBarge. Canada has a floating McDonald's where you can go and order your favorite McDonald's meal. First constructed in 1986 for the World's Exposition for Transportation and Communication. But shortly after the exposition, it was abandoned and remained in the water for approximately 30 years as a wreck. But in 2015, someone purchased it. Whatever he will use it for will forever remain as McBarge in our hearts. A little inconvenient, but a creative idea. Signpost Forest. Canada's best-known site is the Signpost Forest. Since 1942, travelers from all over the world have brought signposts from their hometowns to the Signpost Forest, and this tradition continues today. Following then, the tradition of erecting signs began, and the forest presently has over 77,000 distinct signs. If you ever find yourself visiting this unique forest, don't forget to bring one. Spotted Lake, Canada. The mystery surrounding Eau Sieus, British Columbia's Spotted Lake continues. This lake in the Okanagan Valley appears to be much like any other body of water. But as the water evaporates in the summer, hundreds of enormous saline pools are left behind, resulting in a polka dot landscape of yellow, green, and blue patches. The colorful patches are the result of minerals in the water. The view looks very captivating and beautiful. Tourists come from all over the world to visit this beautiful lake. And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. And similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. The subscriber's pick. Today's subscriber pick is a picture of the Narcissist snake dens. The Narcissist snake dens are a provincial wildlife management area situated 6 kilometers north of Narcissist, Manitoba, Canada. Thousands and thousands of snakes gather in a place to mate with each other. They do so in huge pairs and pay no heed to any human passing by while making the frenzy love. It looks extremely frightening and creepy as their bodies slither against each other. One time, the population of snakes was estimated to be around 70,000. Bean Puzzled Tombstone. If you are a fan of solving puzzles and crosswords, a tombstone puzzled people for an entire century. The peculiar thing about it was that a message was coded in a puzzle. The man behind this was Dr. Samuel Bean. His first wife, Henrietta, died 7 months after the marriage, and the second wife, Susanna, also passed away only a few months after the two were married. He buried both of the wives side by side and erected this tombstone over the graves. Many people attempted to solve it and asked him about this, but refused to tell anyone the coded message and took the riddle to his grave. A 94-year-old woman was finally able to crack the code in the 70s. Well, that's all guys for today. Thank you for watching the video. And if you guys found it interesting, I would much appreciate it if you comment down below about the video and leave the thumbs up. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for getting updates related to our latest videos.